let's talk about it. We back with part 2 of Cobalt Blue. I told y'all we was bringing the power.
The people.
Yes, yes, we got the men of power, women of strength here with me. We got Stephen Tarver.
Hey, hey.
We got Shawn Tarver,
The people
senior from Cairo, Illinois. These men are also a part of my Cougar Blues cast. Well, more than Cougar Blues cast. Stephen has been in my other plays also, but now we're just a team, and we out here to get it. Y'all will see we got more to come. First off, let me just say I'm so thankful to have them on my show. This is really big. Support. Again, this is Cobalt Blue. Remember, Cobalt Blue. We have a shade of blue every week, and the topic is powerful blue today. These guys have executed some power, and you guys are about to hear about it, okay? So I'm gonna just briefly tell about their parts in Cougar Blues, and then we gotta go on to the powerful men of power stuff, because it is something. It's things that I didn't even know that I know, and I'm just blown away by these guys. So Cougar Blues, our play Cougar Blues. Well, we started with Bitter Broken Bees, bringing Stephen along. Stephen is, I started reading his Facebook posts. He's just powerful. He's poetic, he's intellectual. He just has so much, he's inspirational. I'm like, man, can you come be on my side? Can you come be in my play? And he was like, yeah, I'll do that. And he just blew the audience away. So, I came up with more and more stuff, and I came up with Cougar Blues. Shawn Tarver.
Had to make it better.
Yes, he's the brother, the little brother. He came aboard. He came aboard as the fine bro.
As you can see.
Yeah. So he just gave even more to the show. They both played very important parts in Cougar Blues Part 1. We had a lot of poetry. Stephen he's my husband. I'm Osina. He's my husband in Part 1. He dumps me. And the fine bro in Part 1, he's the club owner. He got all the money, and he trying to tell bro.
My life.
Yeah, he ain't gonna need no wife no way. So be like him. So in Cougar Blues Continues, it gets, it was a little twist there. I ended up with the Cougar Boo, and then the husband gets kind of jealous. The fine bro is still the fine bro, and he's like, man, you need to get it together. Stop whining over these women. These women out here crazy. So y'all know. But anyway, it was a very good magical play, because at the end, she goes back with her husband, and his brother kind of learns a lesson. So y'all gonna find out what lesson the brother learned in the next play. The Blues Is All Right. It's coming.
Get ready for it.
Get ready for it.
Plug.
It's coming. Yeah, plug. So now, moving on along, let's get into this powerful Cobalt Blue, what it's all about. We're going to get into our Men in Power, Women of Strength conversation. We got a whole conversation, for these guys. First off, we'll start with you, Stephen. Why did you start the Men of Power, Women of Strength group?
Well, we started Men of Power, Women of Strength because we wanted to get some activities for the youth in the city of Cairo. When I first moved back to Cairo, possibly about 4 years ago, there wasn't a lot going on for the youth to get involved in. So we're a group of fun-loving, young, energetic young men. So we try to have as much fun as we can. So we wanted to find a way to bring activities back into Cairo, and we wanted to do it through a group so that we get more help from the people in Cairo, because we weren't new to the city. We were returning, and we wanted to bring that new life, but we wanted to help the people that was there so they can help actually work with their kids. So we did Men of Power to start some activities and get some things going.
And when was this?
This was about 3 years ago.
About
4 years ago. Just the starting of the group and getting
the idea of it.
Yeah,
okay.
The idea.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna come back to that.
Okay.
Shawn, I want you to let the audience know what what the inspiration was for you. What was behind this for you? What inspired you to do all this? To, Stephen touched on, the groups for the kids.
If you talking about as far as the Men of Power,
yeah,
starting that, like you say, we always, bruh, has always been dealing with kids back and forth in the school community, always dressing like a Twinkie or Dr. Seuss or somebody. So, that inspired me also. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, bro, man, I gotta put him somewhere, where he can really, because, put him in some limelight as far as with the kids, because he showed the true heart with the kids. I always was thinking about businesses or trying to bring more things bigger to the city, but I see that the small things that brother's doing was so unique and good. It was more like, man, we need to do more than what people recognize us. Because in a city like Cairo, it's hard to do anything if you ain't got no name, if you ain't seen like, you on something, if they think you're a certain type of person.
Right,
so what we did, with the help of two ladies also, they came in and they was also working with a bunch of kids at the time, doing their own little thing with a bunch of kids. And they had mostly girls, and we had the guys, because we started the basketball thing.
Who were those two ladies?
That was we call them. They was the Whitaker girls. They
the
was
Whitaker,
sisters.
okay.
Yeah, and they came to me. They say, hey, when we start the, we need to join y'all. We started doing stuff for the kids. Like I say, they had a lot of good activities going on.
Okay.
And at the time, it was like, okay, we'll start the Men of Power. Y'all can be one of the strength. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, when you do things like that, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it could be alright and go for it. But like I say, the second part that really inspired me. Like I say, we had a mother that was already doing a lot of things. She was already doing things that we thought was crazy. We didn't understand, why is you doing this, and why is you, and it was just her heart, and then she always told us, oh, you go do it, you anointed, y'all go do it, y'all preach it, y'all this and that.
You're gonna be greater than me.
We gonna be great. So it was a thing like, you already know, God put things in my area, you know what I'm saying? So the Men of Power started just off of, I guess the idea come from the community, but and they go in the community, you know what I'm saying? It's just certain people, we stayed in the fight real hard, and like I say, some people you don't expect to continue with the walk, continue with the fight of what sort, but you still know that they praying for you, you know what I'm saying? You still know that they down for you, and you still have them doors open for you, you know what I'm saying? So it just was one of the moments like, bruh, we could do this, let's not give up, because we wasn't at the time a non-profit. We just using name. We just using name because the one good thing about us, we had no rules. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had to look at no rules on how to do this and how to do that. We went how we thought was got to get done. If it had to step on some toes, if it had to make some people mad, make some people want to have you investigate them, anything, we didn't care. You know what I'm saying? It was all about men of power. Power mean we stronger than everybody. You know what I'm saying? So we used that that saying, and we just went hard. You know what I'm saying? So it went from the kids, like I say, it went from the kids to the city.
Kids to the city.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. I like that, from the kids to the city. So, they was able to answer what inspired them, which was the kids needing the kids needing things to do, and they decided to join with the Whitaker girls and do things for the kids. Shawn also answered who inspired them, which was their mother. Their mother doing things all for the kids. They grew up watching their mother do this. They got older and still watch their mother. They often wonder, why she gotta do this? But then it's in them. Look at that. People are asking them, why y'all do this? But they do not give up. They keep on going. Steve's touched on my next question. How do you feel about the support from the community? He touched on that. We're gonna go back to Steve with that. How do you really feel about the support from your community? Well, I mean, are you getting enough with the Men of Power? What's really going on?
That's a great question, Jerry, and I'm glad you asked it, because I've watched you from when you actually started and got involved with your plays, and you are an outstanding talent, but you don't get the support that I think you need. And it's the same with us. I believe we started something and people feel like they didn't believe that it was going to happen, or they didn't think it was going to be organized. They didn't, or we was outsiders coming in. But when you talk about Men of Power, that's just not a statement. That's our life. That's what we're about. So we wasn't worried about, we want the support. We desire the support. We need the support. But the support that we have to go after, we're not looking for people that don't want to be with us. We're not looking for people that want to latch on just to take advantage of us. We want the support that's going to make movement. So that's the same with you. When we latched on with Jerry Locke Productions, you was making movements. So that was powerful for us. There was no second thought on should we join Jerry, because you weren't worried about support. You was worried about going and going and going. And so support's gonna come, and it comes from the right people if you stay in the fight.
That's all it takes is the right one.
Yeah, we didn't step into it like you say. It's you got very inspirational people that we can follow. Like Jesus, he didn't have the support, but he kept focused. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, he didn't have support, but he kept focused. You know, so you got, you know, that's how I look at Robin Hood. You know, he don't care. You know, they looked at him like a thief, but he helped the poor. So we expected all this if you believe in that higher power, Jesus Christ, which I do. You know what I'm saying? So we expected all that, you know what I'm saying? Because the Bible say don't be surprised when you're walking in my life. So the thing was, man, just go. We don't care. If I'm looked at bad without doing good, hey, I don't care about getting looked at bad by doing good. So it was a thing that, man, we went, and then it became fun.
Yeah, it's
you know
not hard.
It became fun because then you know, okay, God got us. He walking us through this. You know what I'm saying? He walking us through this. So it become a part that we don't even look for support no more because we know we got prayers, because we couldn't be doing this without prayers.
That's right.
Strong prayers out there. So we know we got more prayers than we got people not supporting us.
Right. Well, you got my support. Yes. I mean, there you have it. Man, these guys, I told y'all, powerful.
All day.
Good looking, smart.
Yeah.
I want to be. I think y'all should get on their team. You're right. So we heard it all. Well, a lot of it. You know, the show would go on and hear it all. But I want to know what's up next. What's coming next? Give us some. I'm gonna bring Marcella back and let her join the panel. And I'm going to leave, and I'm going to let them tell y'all what's up next. You know, what they think about. Okay, one quick question before I go, though. Do y'all think Cairo going to get the port?
Yes, it'll get the port.
Cairo going to get the port. Is that going to solve some of the answers?
Well, it will solve answers to the educated people.
Right.
You know, it won't solve answers to us.
Yeah. The port would be good for economical reasons. We need community unity.
And change of minds.
We need community unity, and we need a new mindset.
Okay, the port is for economic, but we need community, unity, and a new mindset.
We need that love back.
We need that love back.
We need to take back over our city.
So what about the people leaving out the projects? Do we see anything coming?
Oh yes.
Okay.
It's coming.
All right. So I'm gonna leave, and they're gonna tell you what's coming. You know, we got the last part of the show is. The part 3 of Cobalt Blue is the end of this show, is them giving us some power to hold on to, something to hold on to, okay? Because they're gonna tell us what's coming, what's in store for the people, what men in power got to tell the people to hold on to. Yeah, I'm glad they doing it right here on Let's Talk Blue.